Hi, welcome to Pro Football Talk. I'm Sam McCain alongside Josh Kuhn and Carter Hazlett. Today we're going to talk about our offensive and defensive Rookie of the Year predictions and our Super Bowl champion predictions. So I'm going to start off with my offensive and defensive Rookie of the Year. I think Saquon Barkley is going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. I think he was the best player coming into this draft. Maybe Quentin Nelson was better, but I think Barkley had the slight edge. And I think he's going to be huge for this Giants offense. We already know about their great passing options with Odell Beckham and Victor Cruz. Hopefully he can have a bounce-back season. But with this dynamic passing offense, I think Saquon Barkley is really going to make the Giants offense two-dimensional and a big threat. Defensively, I got to go with Roquan Smith. I think he's going to be huge for the Bears defense. The Bears, who were a top 15 defense last season, I think they're going to try to creep into the top 10, and I think Roquan Smith is going to be a huge factor for that. What do you think, Josh?
Well, for defense, I'm going to have to go with Minkah Fitzpatrick. He was one of the best players on Alabama. He had a lot of interceptions. He was one of the top players in the NCAA. He's fast. He's on the smaller side, so he's versatile. He can catch the ball. I think he was drafted a bit lower than I expected. So I think he'll have an explosive season.
Okay, so what do you think about offensive?
I'm going to have to go with Calvin Ridley, also from Alabama, because he was super fast and explosive. He got around players so easily. He could switch directions. He could do anything that the wide receivers need. And right now, I think the Falcons are in need of another wide receiver to go along with Julio Jones. So I think Calvin Ridley is going to be a good wide receiver this year.
What do you think, Carter?
For my offensive Rookie of the Year, I'm going with Josh Allen. I think he's a perfect fit for the Bills, fits in their system. I love his arm, it's very deep, and with the receivers the Bills have, I think it works out great for them.
Defensively?
For defensive, I think I got my money on Denzel Ward. He was great last year at Ohio State, dominated the Big Ten, and I think he's just what the Browns need to help them win a couple games this year.
All right, so now we're going to go on to our Super Bowl champions. Carter?
I got the Steelers. I think it's finally the year they get another Super Bowl. I love their three in Antonio Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Le'Veon Bell. I still think Ben Roethlisberger is one of the elite quarterbacks in the game, and their defense is stellar as always.
All right, Josh?
For Super Bowl champ, I have to go with the Jaguars. They lost to the Patriots this year. But they did have a very good defense. They had a very good offense with their pick from LSU. I just think that the Patriots will be more challenged this year, and the Jaguars will have acquired a couple more players, so I think they'll be contenders.
Well, I think it's going to be the Minnesota Vikings. They were one win away from the Super Bowl last year, but now they've upgraded the quarterback position, which I think was the most important key to this offseason. They added guys like Kirk Cousins, who I think is going to make a huge impact on offense, and Dalvin Cook will, of course, be playing the whole season. But Latavius Murray, of course, had a great season last year filling in for him, so they're going to have a dynamic running back duo. And we already saw what their wide receivers can do with Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen. And Kyle Rudolph is a strong tight end. Defensively, we know that they have one of the best defenses in the NFL. And I think they're going to overtake the Eagles as NFC champions this year. All right, that's all the time we have. I'm Sam McCain alongside Josh Kuhn and Carter Hazlett, signing off.